Hey guys, so I'm going to do a makeup tutorial using the Urban Decay Naked 2 palette. So the first thing I'm going to do is prime my eyes using the Lorac Behind the Scenes eye primer. Okay, so now that both of my eyes are primed, I'm going to take my NYX, this is the Micro Brow pencil, and it's in the shade Taupe. So I'm just going to apply this to my brows, just in light strokes, just like that. Because I want the illusion that I have brows because my brows are so thin. And I'm gonna apply it right underneath. Just make a line, just like that. Just to see like I actually look like I have a brow. And I'm just gonna define the line a little bit more before I fill in. Next, I'm just gonna lightly fill in the front. I'm really bad at this if you can't tell, but and then try to fill it in a little bit more on the tail. It doesn't help that my brow hairs are uneven anyways, but I'm just gonna roll with it. Okay, so now that I created this brow, I'm gonna do the same thing to my other brow on my left side. Just trying to create the illusion that I actually have a brow. And I'm making the line right underneath where my brows are. Okay. Now that I did that, I'm gonna fill in my brow hairs. Guys, if you hear any noise in the background, it's just my family. And I apologize for that. Okay, so one eyebrow looks a little bit bigger than the other one. Just, you know, it happens. I'm going to try to make them a little bit more even. Okay, so I'm going back and forth on which color I want to use. I can't decide if I want to use this one with the shirt or this one. But I think today I'm going to use this one. This is the shade Chopper. So I'm going to go in with Chopper today. And then when I wear my light pink sweater, I'll use the lighter pink shade. But Chopper is like somewhere between a champagne and like a rose gold, I would say. So I'll use that today. Okay, so I'm going to use the e.l.f. This is either the e.l.f. eye crease brush. Looks like this. And then I'm going to spray it with the e.l.f. Dewy Mist, but just use whatever setting spray you have or something to wet your brush with. You can probably use water too, honestly. And then I'm going to take the shade Chopper. That's like the most rose goldy champagne shade in the palette. This shade right here. And I'm just going to apply it all over my lid. And this will just give the look a nice, it's not overly pink look, but it'll give it like a really pretty, I don't know why, but this shade just reminds me of like bridal showers kind of look. Really love this shade in the palette, one of my favorites. And this is one of my favorite shades to use by itself. So that's another reason why I love this shade in the palette. It looks so pretty by itself. So we're just, sorry guys, that's my family. I know they're always here, so that's my dad coming up the stairs. You can hear him. So the shade somehow like pulls more warm on my eyes, which is kind of funny. And it looks like less pink than it does in the pan. But it's still really pretty, and I really love it. And just so you guys can see it up close better, that's what it looks like. This is like my go-to New Year's Eve shade. Or if I'm going to like a bridal shower or wedding shower. This is the eyeshadow I always pick out for that. Okay, I feel like I've already applied enough, but I'm gonna spray my brush again and apply some more. Okay, and then I'm not really feeling like I need to apply liner at all, so I'm not going to do that for this look. I know most looks I try to do that, but not for this look today. And I'm not going to be doing an inner corner highlight. I think. Actually, will I? You know what? I might. You know what? I'm going to do that. We're going to use the same shade, apply it in the inner corner as a highlight. Okay. So now I'm gonna take away any excess. So I have a Q-tip right here, and I just take the Garnier micellar water because I'm not gonna be applying foundation. I'm trying to clear up my skin from using foundation because foundation gets all over my clothes. So at least during the summertime, I can get away with not wearing foundation. Okay, so now that I did that, I'm going to apply some concealer. I'm going to use the Maybelline, I can't decide. Okay, I'm going to take a dot of the Milani Conceal and Perfect. This is in the shade Light Vanilla, but just a dot, and like that. And then I'm going to, this is a little bit extra, I'm going to take the Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer, just like that. I feel like I do need the extra coverage, but it's hard because I see a lot of texture and stuff, and it really bothers me when I apply like a really heavy concealer. Also, the shade match is not the best. I used to think lighter is better, but not always with concealers, because sometimes if you go too light, it looks really stark against your skin tone, and it can kind of throw off your whole look. I think it's okay if you're wearing like a really heavy foundation, but if not, it can kind of just look too much and really unnatural looking. But yeah, guys, see that shade? I really love this shade right here that I'm wearing. Love it. And I feel like with this shade, it's really pretty with just some mascara. You don't really need to put on fake lashes or anything, although I probably will, just to be extra. But I'll show you guys, first of all, what it looks like with just applying some mascara. Okay, so now that we have the concealer, it's very white looking. That's my skin at the moment. So I'm going to apply some bronzer. So instead of applying foundation, which gets everywhere and all over my shirts, I'm going to apply the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer in the shade Endless Summer. This doesn't really like get all over my shirt as much as foundation does. So this is a better option. And we're just going to use this. Just to give me more of a tan. Let's see. I feel like I need to keep applying it until that concealer doesn't look so stark looking. There's just, that's the problem with the heavy coverage. You really have to match your skin way better. and this does not at the moment. The shade's probably fine though for like the winter when my skin is like super pasty white. See, I'm trying to apply it on my neck as well. Just a little bit so it doesn't look, so it looks more blended. Okay, that's good enough. Apply some more. Keep applying here and here. Good. That is way better to me. Good enough. Okay. Now I'm gonna apply some blush. So this is one of my favorite blushes. It's like a really neutral kind of shade, like a dusty. Is it neutral? Maybe it's a little bit cool, honestly. I can't tell. But this is in the shade Satin Love, and it's by Essence. It reminds me of Tarte Party a little bit, like kind of like that very like blush tone pink kind of shade. But look at it, so pretty. So I'm going to take this Real Techniques brush, the one that looks like this, and I'm just going to apply it right here like that, because I have big cheeks. I don't want to emphasize them too much. And I have bigger cheeks when I smile like that, you know? So yeah, blush can really emphasize that if I am just sitting there applying it like that. I used to do that all the time, until I realized how much it emphasized my big cheeks. Yeah, we're just gonna add this color. And then on top of it, I'll show you guys what highlighter I'm gonna use. So I'm gonna use the Essence Pure Nude highlighter. This is in the shade Be My Highlight. It's like the more nude shade. It's one of my favorites. And it's my favorite highlighter when I want like that really natural looking highlighter. One of my favorites, I should say. Not my absolute favorite, but one of them. And it really just looks like skin. It's really pretty. It really looks natural. So gotta love that. Okay, so now that I've done applying the highlighter, I was thinking about maybe doing the eyeliner, but I think I'm gonna skip that for this look. And I'm just gonna go into some mascara. So I'm gonna first take the Maybelline Sky High mascara. This is one of my favorite mascaras. And I finally repurchased it again, so. I also did curl my eyes. Sorry, I already did it though. I used the Revlon, the extra curl one. Okay, now I'm gonna go into the mascara and start just getting my eyes to look a little bit bigger. So I'm gonna start off with this mascara, and then I'm gonna see if I want to add another one, which I usually do because I find this is just a lengthening mascara. It's not really like a volumizing mascara. Now guys, I used to be such like an only mascara type of person, but I have to say on camera, I think the lashes look a lot better because like by just using mascara, I can barely see my lashes even after applying, coats and coats of mascara. But if I apply lashes, you can actually see my lashes. It just makes it so much more noticeable. Especially if you have smaller lashes like I do. That's when I really appreciate fake lashes, is on camera. See, even now I can barely see my lashes, and then I can see it fine in the mirror, but on camera I'm like not dramatic enough. That's why my mascara reviews, I try to like put my camera upside down because that's the only way I can really see my lashes, sadly. Okay, so I hope you guys can see the difference a little bit better, just with mascara versus without. Sorry, this takes forever when I put on mascara. It takes a long time for me to really be happy with how it turns out. So I'm gonna apply it to my other eye for you guys. I'm applying some to my lower lashes now, you guys. Okay. So you guys can see, this is like with the bottom lashes, and this is without. So I'm gonna apply some to the other side. And then just until I'm happy with how it looks. I'm gonna apply more to the other side because this side always turns out better, I find. Okay. Definitely looking a lot better. So I think I like this mascara, but I wish I didn't get the waterproof version. I think the normal version works better for my lashes. And I kind of didn't realize I got the waterproof version. Okay, so now I'm pretty happy with the application. I'm just gonna do a little bit more. So I'm adding the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, and I'm just gonna apply it on top of, just to give it a little bit more something. I'm sorry, but this mascara is just elite, so I have to apply this over the other one to really give it the more oomph I want. Oh my gosh, it's just like the world's difference when I apply this mascara. On my lashes, at least. I know not everyone likes this mascara. Okay, now I'm applying to the other eye. See, look at the difference. Oh my gosh. So different. And I still like the other mascara a lot. I'm gonna have to buy the $27 mascara again. I do like the Lash Paradise too. That one's very close, so I might buy that one instead of this one. Hold on a second. Okay, so next I'm going to apply the lip that I want, the lip combo. So I'm going to use the Rimmel. This is the East End Snob. It's like a pinky kind of color, you know, like a dusty pink. And I'm not just using it to line, I'm kind of going to fill it in, you guys. This is a really pretty color. I actually love this one. This is like one of my most repurchased lip liners. See that? It's such a pretty color. It's really pretty by itself, actually. Okay, now I'm going to apply a chapstick because it's a little bit drying to just apply this. I'm using the Carmex Comfort Care. This is the Watermelon Blast Lip Balm. Next, I'm going to apply the Rimmel Airy Fairy. This is a discontinued lipstick, but it's my favorite. Light pink. I think that color. I'm sad I can't repurchase it either because they discontinued it. And it's too bad because this is such a pretty color. Look at that, you guys. I especially like to pair it with this lip liner. It's just so pretty. Okay. Now to top it off, I'm gonna apply the NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Vanilla Cream Pie. It's another light pink shade. Very goopy. I can't decide if I want to use the shimmer shade, but I think I'm just going to leave it like this. Okay. Let's brush up my hair a little bit more. Alright, you guys, so this is the final look before applying lashes on. I might do something to this hair in the next video, and then you guys will see what lashes I'm going to use. I'm either going to use the Kiss Lash Couture Matte Velvet or the Kiss 01. I can't really decide. I probably do Kiss 01 just for this look because it's more softer, I feel like, so I want a softer kind of lash. But let me show you guys up close. This is what it looks like up close, and then in the next video I'll show you guys the look with lashes on and maybe my hair done. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and hope you guys have a great day.